As you watch this program, I'd like you to think about one thing. On a Minnesota winter night, should anyone go to bed cold because they can't afford to pay for heat?
I'm always juggling my bills because I do not make enough money for my bills. And I go to school, so I cannot work a second job to make more money. And hopefully when I get out of school, I'll make more money. So I'm just trying to buy time right now, basically, with paying the bills. But it is a day-to-day struggle. I've never been shut off, but I've been to the point where they were going to come out the next day and shut me off. But either I made arrangements or somebody at the Community Action Program has called and made arrangements for me.
Hi, my name is Peter Jadanath. I'm a ceramic artist from Lower Town, St. Paul, and I've been working downtown for about 6 years. At my work, when you look at it, I think it represents clay a lot. It represents what it can do and how it can just be squashed and be bent around. And I think that part of that is with my hands being my main tools. There's this thing that happens when you just, I don't know, dig your hands in the mud and like, I mean, it seems cliche, but it's like when you're a kid playing in the sandbox and you can just make big sweeping patterns with your hands, or you know, make fine details. And I think that, I mean, with your hands and your fingertips, you kind of develop this relationship of learning like how to make what kind of tools you can do with your hands.
Hello everyone, I'm Angela Davis. Welcome to The Right Focus on Crime, Race, and Justice.
We'll start with Mr. Castro. As the Chief Public Defender in Hennepin County, what is your take on African Americans accounting for 72% of the low-level arrests, even though, again, there's no evidence that we commit such a high percentage of those crimes? What's going on there?
Well, I think for years we've developed social policies and political policies that have accumulated into what we have today.
The idea for Music in Motion has been percolating here at the Composers Forum for a long time. It isn't new, of course. Composers and choreographers have been working together for a long, long time. We have two communities of artists that rarely get a chance to get together. A community of thriving composers, and especially here in the Twin Cities, a community and an active, growing one of dancers and choreographers.
Collaboration is a huge part of my process with making up movement with my dancers. And the last piece that I made, I used primarily pre-recorded music, so I was really fascinated by the opportunity to really experiment with real-time composition with dance and music.
Hello, my name is Jim Bain, and I do energy conservation for South Washington County Schools. I'm here because I want to give you some money. Well, okay, not really give it to you. I want to show you some ways that you can put more money back in your pocket by saving on your energy and your heating bills. I know, you've heard it all before, right? Well, this is different. Come on inside. Let's go take a look. Not just about saving energy, even though saving energy is the right thing to do. It's about the money that you give away each month to the energy companies. And it's about controlling how much of that money you give away. Let me show you something. You see this wall? If your home leaks heat through bad windows, drafty doors, or leaky ducts, the amount of heat that escapes from your home can be the same as if you have a 3-foot hole in your wall. And that's like throwing your money away. So the question is, how much money do you want to give away to the energy companies? I'm here to show you some ways that you can reduce the amount that you pay. It's not that hard, and believe me, it's worth it.
El fondo de nuestra comunidad es un fondo permanente con la Fundación de San Pablo, donde se junta el tiempo, el dinero y recursos para aumentar los talentos y las oportunidades entre la comunidad latina de Minnesota.
The mission of El Fondo is to both provide a model of philanthropy for the Latino community in Minnesota, but also to provide resources that will lead to the betterment and to structural and long-term change for what is becoming one of Minnesota's most rapidly growing populations.
In 1992, the St. Paul Foundation organized Spectrum Trust, which is a collection of 5 endowment funds created to support philanthropy in communities of color and for communities of color.